Hello there! Welcome to another video by Pale Blue Thoughts. Religions often make very tall claims in their literature. Most often, they are in the form of noble quotes, moral verses, and good lines which is supposed to teach us quite a lot of things. For example, love thy neighbor. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek is quoted quite often from the Bible. Likewise, Lakum Dinikum Veliyadeen, which means my religion for me, your religion for you, or respect all religions, or the heaven lies at the feet of one's mother, are often quoted from the Quran. Similarly, there are verses like these from the Upanishads and other Indian mythical texts. These are lines and verses which people often think is right or believe that they are true, and they will quote them whenever they get a chance. Let us see what is the truth, shall we? Hi, I am Anand and you are watching Pale Blue Thoughts, the channel which debunks pseudoscience and irrational claims and promotes scientific temper. Today we will see some extraordinary claims from some religious texts. I am sure all of you would have seen or heard these words being paraded as wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita. Listen to this video.
जो हुआ वह अच्छा हुआ, जो हो रहा है वह भी अच्छा ही हो रहा है, और जो होगा वह भी अच्छा ही होगा.
You've heard this, right? Whatever happened, happened for the good. Whatever is happening for the good. And whatever will happen will also be for the good. This often appears on the top of any article or video which discusses the top 10 life lessons that Bhagavad Gita teaches you. Take a look at this article. On it, the writer claims that Bhagavad Gita has an answer to all of life's problems. And what is the first life lesson? The verses which we are discussing today. Now, this often comes with an extension.
तुम्हारा क्या गया जो तुम रोते हो? तुम क्या लाए थे जो तुमने खो दिया? तुमने क्या पैदा किया था जो नाश हो गया? खाली हाथ आए थे, खाली हाथ चले जाओ. जो आज तुम्हारा है कल किसी और का था, परसों किसी और का होगा. तुम इसे अपना समझकर मग्न हो रहे हो.
What have you lost that you cry for? What did you bring that you lost? What did you create that was destroyed? You came empty-handed and you will go empty-handed. Whatever is yours today was somebody else's yesterday and will be somebody else's tomorrow. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Now let us focus on this quote. Whatever has happened for the good, and its extension of you have lost nothing. Now where did this appear in the Bhagavad Gita? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. No? Couldn't find it? And that is because the actual answer is nowhere. There are no slokas among the 700 slokas spread in the 18 chapters of Gita which says this. Go look for it yourself. These verses have been wrongly attributed to Gita and no slokas explicitly state these verses. Someone must have thought these verses sounded nice and decided to attribute it to Gita. After all, who would find out? Who reads it anyways except the people who conduct Gita classes? Anyways, the irony is that if whatever happens for the good and whatever will happen be for the good, there is no need for Gita itself. Some websites and people who know that such verses doesn't exist in the Gita try to underplay it by saying this is Gita's sar or essence. But that is just their interpretation. These verses are not from Gita. This life lesson is actually out of syllabus. Okay, next one. Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. This is another famous sentence which is often quoted by people as something really wonderful. This is translated as let everyone in this world live peacefully. Now where does this appear? Gita? Vedas? Upanishads? Should I give you 5 more seconds? Well, the answer again is nowhere. It was probably something that got told orally and got passed down from generations to generations. However, this is still recited at the end of every puja or religious ceremony or kirtans. It is called a Mangala mantra. So did our ancients really wish for world prosperity and wellness? Well, they most certainly were in Miss Universe contestants. So this verse too is used to manipulate people into thinking that our culture was something to be glorified. This single line has been carefully cut out of a long verse which goes like this. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisha Go Brahmanebhya Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The translation of this is: May there be well-being to the people. May the kings rule the earth along the right path. May the cattle and the Brahmins have well-being forever. Go Brahmanebhya Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. Peace, peace and peace be everywhere. This is an excellent example of cherry picking. This famous line is often quoted on its own without the rendition of the line just above it. That line shows the social hierarchy of those times very clearly. Go Brahmanebhya Subhamastu Nityam. May the cattle and the Brahmins have well-being forever. No other animals and no other humans need any well-being. Only Brahmins. Pure, unadulterated 916 casteism. Now a question might be asked whether I agree with a single line that says, may all the world be happy. Well, okay, I don't have any problem with that as long as you too agree that it is cherry picking from a longer verse which openly glorifies just one caste. If that line did not exist and then you want to say happiness for all mankind, I can agree. Now if you search for the words Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu on Google, you would not find any website that shows the full verse. Every website shows only this line while omitting the lines above it and below it. Even in the websites which mention the whole verse, it does some manipulations in its translations. They try to neutralize and underplay it by giving the word Brahmin meanings such as perceptors of culture and wisdom or scholars. Just add some Nerolac apex ultima to the nicely picked cherry. Now in reality, the verse continues even further. This again is not mentioned by anyone who tries to glorify that line. The next four lines are these: Kale Varshad Parjanya Prithvi Chachashalini Deshoyam Shobharahida Brahmanas Santu Nirbhaya. May this earth be rained on time. May the earth be green. Our country is free from troubles and all Brahmins remain fearless. Suddenly, the entire world shrinks to one country and the cows are gone, but the Brahmin remains. Again, just one set of people should remain fearless. So out of 8 lines, 2 lines glorifies cows and Brahmins. Of course, when all these were written by Brahmins, what more do you expect? In the books written by them, if you don't find them praising themselves and their so-called superior status in the society, then what else would you find? And one line is picked from in between to say that the mantra intends well-being of all humans and living beings in the world and spoken about in high esteem. This entire thing is made to appear as something which is cosmopolitan and universal. It just isn't. Okay, ready for one more? Listen to this audio, right? Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram, Ishwar Allah Tere Naam, Sabko Sanmati De Bhagavan. Everyone has heard it and probably sung it at some point of time. No issues there. Now let us see the lyrics. What? Where did Ishwar and Allah go suddenly? How come this became a song glorifying Ram and Sita instead of a song which spreads communal harmony? Well, the truth is that what you're seeing right now is the original song which is attributed to someone else. Some say it is Tulsidas, some say Ramdas, some say Lakshmanacharya. Well, M.K. Gandhi took this and added his bits and popularized it to suit his communal political narrative. Gandhi modified the original bhajan, adding that the Ishwar of the Hindus and the Allah of the Muslims were one and the same to make this song more secular looking and to spread the message of reconciliation between Hindus and Muslims. Lyrics by M.K. Gandhi. Shocked? So that's it for today. 3 things from our culture which we all thought were great, but on conducting a rational research, it turns out that one doesn't exist and one is cherry-picked from a longer verse and one whose lyrics has been modified. None of it appears in any scriptures related to the Hindu religion but is hugely popularized as being the life lessons that the religion teaches us. Deception in lies is what I would call it. Anyways, I hope you liked this episode and learned something new about our culture and its truth. I will continue to expose more such claims from other religions as well in future episodes. As usual, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you soon this weekend with another interesting video. Until then, it's bye-bye from Pale Blue Thoughts.